Springs.
This is 2K Sports, and I'm Damon Bruce, coming to you live on a Friday night. The Detroit Pistons are ahead against Boston. They're racking up the assists, great passing in the early going. We've seen Mason Plumlee just go to town against Boston. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. And the Celtics still keeping at it. They're trying to close in on the 8th best record in the conference. A win here would give it to them. Kemba Walker has been outstanding. He's up to 19 points and some nice plays offensively, getting the assists going. Let's check out what's on tap around the league. The Bulls will square off against the Hawks out in Atlanta. That gets going 7:30 Eastern. And one game also on the docket out in Denver. It'll be the Nuggets against the Clippers. That one gets started at 8 Eastern. And that'll be all for now. Thanks so much for joining us. The third quarter just about to get underway.
The Springs Halftime Report, presented by Springs.
And as we return a view of the beautiful skyline of downtown Boston. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
Yeah, the magic touch with the ball. He just made great decisions, piling up the assists there in the first half, and really doing a nice job for his teammates.
You know, it isn't a very common occurrence, Steve. Typically, he's more likely to be on the receiving end of the pass, but so far, it's been the other way around here.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Here's Smart. Tatum. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Celtics have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Well, to this point of the season, guys, they're knocking down about 76% of their free throws.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Now here's Hayes, number 6. Kept alive. It's stolen by Smith. To the paint. Here's Smart. That falls nicely that time for Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Yeah, he's not happy right now. You can see it's really hurting him.
You sure can, Steve. I mean, it's difficult to say exactly how serious it is, but hopefully we'll have an update soon.
The Pistons making a change here. Okafor's checked in, so it's the Celtics now. After the missed 3 from Hayes, gets the bucket. 8 points for him.
I'll tell you what I love about him, his ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong, even with defenders hanging all over him. He continues to finish at the basket.
And Steve, even more than that, this is what I think of when I think of him. Late in the 4th quarter, time winding down. They've got one shot to win the game. He's your man. He's the guy I'm looking for to make it happen.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the bucket by the Pistons. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Detroit. On defense, the Celtics. 6-point game. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Walker with it. Now guarded by Hayes. All alone. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those and this lead will be double digits. Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
The Celtics have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Detroit leading by 5. Pass to Grant. Fires from deep. No good. Now Boston takes it the other way. And it's Walker penetrating. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low.
And the lead just froze on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Arnett, he's covered by Grant. That's good. Arnett. 10 points for him.
Right, he's really stood out for his club today. Even though they're struggling a little bit, he's doing his part.
Kicks to Plumlee. He dishes it to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Grant. A three-pointer is right on target. Grant's got 12.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The kick out to Walker. But they get it back. The dish to Smart. Smith on the wing. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
The last few weeks, you see how Boston stacks up. Second in assists, fourth in steals. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
Yeah, and Clark, let's go back to the assists for a second. I mean, this is what makes this team good, I think, right now. They're sharing the ball. They're getting great ball movement and spacing, and they've become so efficient offensively that it's become a nightmare to guard.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice. Just a gorge of these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
Uses the glass to finish the game. He's got 12.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. He was more of a background player in the first half. He jumped center stage now.
Detroit leading by 8. Now here's Hayes. 12 points for him. The pass to Grant. Here's the 3. Rebound Boston. Smart's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Swiped it away. Now here's Grant. He's covered closely, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And then look at the points in the paint, because they're really winning that battle tonight.
Plumlee, the pass to Hayes. Pistons passing it around. That's good. He's got 9.
He's been key for this team's offense, the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve. No doubt.
Beyond the arc. Rebound, Detroit. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. And that will be game 3 of 6 played away from home.
And, you know, for the Wizards, that's a game they'd really like to have.
Such a wide open look. And the Pistons lead by 14.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
That's good. Fournier's got 10 points.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Stolen by Walker. Gives him the lead pass. And Thompson burns it down.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Here's Hayes following the bucket by the Celtics. Number 6. And it's blocked by Fournier. One-on-one here. The feed to Walker. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Boston. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. And, of course, the Pistons. Just a few spots below there.
Well, right now for the Celtics, you know, they've had a very tough time getting anything going so far. I mean, this was not the kind of start they imagined for themselves.
No, I'm sure it wasn't. I mean, they had high hopes coming into this season, and yet everything seems to have gone wrong for them. Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
Comes up empty down low.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Pistons leading by 11. Jackson with it. Now defended by Fournier. Number 41. Blocked. And the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot. But he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. For Detroit, they have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Well, to this point of the season, guys, they're knocking down about 76% of their free throws.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Celtics trail by 13. Here's Fournier. 10 points.
Down that time. Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
And maybe that'll give this team a little bit of their edge back.
Detroit's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Now here's Joseph, guarded by Walker. And Joseph kicks to Grant. On the wing, Jackson. Detroit, no good that time either. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Some rookies have had a very hot hand this season. These are the best three-point shooters in the NBA's freshman class. .114 left to play in the third. Joseph with the ball. 7 points in the game. Back to Grant. Lets it go with the three. Can't get it to go. Now Boston takes it the other way. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
But the margin of error is history.
Well, yeah, there's not much margin at all, Parker. They can't afford to waste any more possessions.
Gets the bucket.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
And the dunk by Walker. That's a mammoth dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy out there on the floor.
Yeah, perhaps that'll give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole here.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will.
For Detroit, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. First one falls for them.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer the perfection continues.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pistons leading by 8. Jackson dishes to Hayes. Hayes gets a screen from Okafor. This one for 3. No good.
Some people might call him vertically challenged, but tell you what, his size didn't hurt him on that rebound.
And here's Walker outside. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Pistons lead by 8. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
Tune in next Sunday, February 7th. The Toronto Raptors take on the Phoenix Suns. East versus West. Hoops.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. And the Celtics shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Number 37. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Shooting for Boston.
That free throw, no good.
Will be at the line shooting 2.
He hits the second from the line. The Pistons leading. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Detroit. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Kemba Walker.
Tatum. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That will be the 3rd of this 6-game road trip.
No question, a lot of fans will be focused on that matchup for Brooklyn.
Good on the second free throw. Pistons leading by 6. Now Hayes. Number 6. And Plumlee kicks to Hayes. Grant backs in. He feeds it to Hayes. Passes it to Grant. Off target with his 3.
Oh, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
He kicks it to Smart. Tatum. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And now both of these players really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
Shoots from 12. That's short off the rim. It's tipped. Outside, Walker. 3-pointer. Detroit with the rebound. Plumlee's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
It's been a tale of 2 halves, guys. He was on fire from long range in the first half, but not so much here in the second.
Number 6. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, he allowed him to get all the way to the rim, so actually a pretty good play to foul him and make him shoot free throws.
And then no choice really but to foul and stop the dunk. Don't let that happen.
That one is off. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
He's definitely shaken up. They're using the timeout to let their trainer take a look at it.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Thanks, Doris. Tatum. And he goes in strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I'd say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
And here's Plumlee. Number 6. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Tatum, he's covered by Grant. 6 feet out, and he hits the jump shot. 20 points for him.
He's so reliable, and his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Walker. Ahead, Tatum. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Grant kicks to Hayes. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Grant.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
The shake. Detroit with the rebound.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Celtics trail by 4. Walker goes in. Tatum. Boston again missing. The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Number 6.
Oh, man, what a play.
And he slams it one-handed.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to switch showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Over 3.5 minutes. Look out.
Some hang time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert.
A shot's good from Hayes. And the Pistons lead by 6.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those things has been rebounding, Clark, because they have really come out and taken control of the board.
Boston ball.
Pass to Walker for 3.
You got to look to move the ball inside more, I think. The three isn't there like it was in the first half, so you got to be able to show some balance in your offense. If the three's not there, take what the defense gives you.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Hayes with it. Now Smith defending. Now here's Hayes. Back to Grant. Wide open. Can't hit.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Smart passes to Walker. Misses the 3.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you. From distance, that was an amazing pass.
That's about as long an alley-oop as you're going to see.
How about the pass to put the ball on the money from there? That's impressive.
Tatum, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Will be at the line shooting 2.
Both shots good from the stripe.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Pistons leading by 4. Here's Hayes. Number 45 hits it from three-point range.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. He passes it to Grant. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And here's Walker outside. The shot is off. The Pistons go the other way with it.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Hayes dishes to Plumlee. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Boston needs to do a better job guarding against Plumlee.
He's got 10 rebounds, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Now, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for him.
He's able to hit the second one, and that will push the lead to double digits. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Tatum not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. 24 points for him.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
Well, for the Celtics, this one not looking good. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Good on the shot.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Hayes with it. Throws it up high, and he lays in the alley-oop. And the Pistons lead by 8.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Well, you know what? He could have fouled that up going for the big slam. I thought that was a nice job just taking the layup.
That'll be Boston as he goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Tatum cannot hit. And Detroit the other way now. Now Hayes.
Defensive foul. Shooting. Hayes. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And so he makes both from the line.
Clutch free throws there to ensure that they're going to go home with the W.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And the Pistons making a change here. Joseph's checked in. The Pistons have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Dishes it to Jackson. Feeds it to Joseph. 6 on the shot clock. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted to win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done.
Pistons foul. Corey Joseph. Shooting for Boston.
He's off on the first.
Parker. He'll be at the line shooting 2.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. How much to be critical of with this win, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up.